Hello and welcome to week 5 in psychology seminar. Had to get my head straight on that one. Okay, so here we are in week 5, and this presents an interesting situation for us. I did get a question about the alignment between the weeks in the class and the things that I call lessons. Now, there are 7 lessons in this class, but that doesn't mean that there are 7 weeks. There's a few lessons, including this one, lesson 4, which extend into more than 1 week. This is a pattern that you will come across in all of the classes here in my department, or at least most of them. There are times when they don't line up. For example, in sociology, there are 21 chapters distributed across 15 or 16 weeks. So obviously there are going to be weeks when there are more than one discussion going on, more than one lesson or chapter going on. So this week we extend lesson 4 into the second part of lesson 4. Now, lesson 4 is psychological literacy. And in this particular week, what we're going to be looking at is the peer-reviewed literature for you to have an experience finding and searching for a peer-reviewed article based on interest that you have in the field of psychology. Now, in order to get that, to whet that appetite for the different kinds of areas that you can look at within the field of psychology, I'm having you first go on to the American Psychological Association's website, www.apa.org. And when you're on this website, this is what it looks like today. These images change day to day depending on what news that they're putting on there. Now, if you go up to the top right here, you'll see a link called About APA. You click that. That will bring you to all kinds of information about the American Psychological Association. But right here is what I want you to look at. Divisions of the APA. Divisions of the APA. Psychology is so diverse and so amazing that there are 54 subdivisions of the American Psychological Association exploring particular areas of interest in the field of psychology. For example, I'm a member of the American Psychological Association, but I'm also a member of Division 2, which is the teaching of psychology. It's the division of the APA that specifically looks at research regarding the teaching of psychology. So here we are on this page. You scroll down a little bit, it says discover the 54 divisions of the APA, view all divisions, and here we have all of them. You see everything from Division 22, Rehabilitation Psychology, 38, Society for Health Psychology, 35, Society for the Psychology of Women, 46, Society for Media Psychology and Technology. It's really cool. Like, let's take a look at that one. So let's say you are interested maybe in learning more about what the APA has to say about media psychology. So you click on that one. Sort of a information web page. But here you can see visit the website of Division 46, its own website. So we'll go ahead and click right on there. And that will open up the Society for Media Psychology and Technology. So you can look at all the different things that are on here, announcements and whatnot, and let's see if there is a sort of a place where you can find research going on. And possibly under publications. You can look at the newsletter. The Amplifier, that's the name of the newsletter. And let's check that out. So here's the newsletter. That's pretty cool. And you have featured articles here. Gaming and problem gaming in the age of COVID. Distrust in medical science and mainstream news goes hand in hand with belief in fake news and misinformation. Traumatic impact of media misrepresentation and public shaming. These are some areas that you can look into. So you click on, let's look at the public shaming one, and we see here's Christine Marie from the Fielding Graduate University, and she writes an article here about that. And then you get some references right here. These are the peer-reviewed articles that this author used to write this article. So you may look at this one right here. In 2021, these authors came out with the portrayal of online shaming in contemporary online news media, a media framing analysis. You might then do a search for that article itself. In fact, you can go to the DOI link right there. And let's see what this brings us to. Probably PsycQuest or PsycInfo. Oh, Science Direct here. Here's the information about that article. And then there's the abstract. Oh, and look, the whole thing. You got the whole thing there on this particular article. It gives you the whole article rather than you having to go and get it through interlibrary loan. So this is kind of a bonus here. You can download the PDF right here, but that's an article featured within the content of that particular division. So here's your task. You go to the APA website, you go to the divisions, you explore in there, see what you're interested in, start tapping around, clicking around, find an article that is a peer-reviewed article and get that article. Either you're going to get it for free like we just did, or you get all that information, go to the library, communicate with the library, and they'll get the article for you for free if we don't have it in our own databases. Do not pay for any articles while you're in school. That is totally free. One of the really cool benefits of being a student is that you get access to all of these materials for free. And the librarians are the best ones to tell you and help you to use our own EBSCO database. I gave some instructions on that to search for your article, and if it's not there, you can go talk to the librarians and ask them to help you get the article. Then you write a review of the article. Now the review of the article is in the form of a quiz. It's not a paper. That will come later in your program here at KVCC in the psych program. Lots of article reviews. Right now I'm just asking you to answer a few questions in the quiz about the article. So you get to pick something very interesting, very current. That's a really big issue. This is really the portrayal of online shaming in contemporary online news media. That's a huge topic that is being explored by people who are members of this particular division of the American Psychological Association. So that's the work for today, for this week. There's no discussions this week. It's just this assignment, just this quiz. Okay, my words all mixed up here. So have a great week. Email me if there are any questions, please. You know that's always my policy. And have a great week and have fun exploring all the different divisions with the American Psychological Association. Maybe you'll get some career ideas as to what you want to do later on in your psychology journey. I'll talk to you soon.